28th of January 2021, and I'm live in Lagos, Nigeria. I will be 57 this year. I have to tell you, it's very overwhelming for me, my health and what has changed, in my body. I had to leave digital journalism because of a lot of mental issues with bullying, trolling, and harassment. It's something that happens with female journalists all the time. And especially when you're an investigative journalist and you're telling the truth and you're giving people the truth, you have a section of the community, a section of the internet that don't like that. They don't like the truth, so they'll abuse you. Yesterday, I did some social experiments on Facebook about Igbos. Answer the question, no, they start insulting me. Why do Igbos ask for bride price? Why do Igbo women always marry Yoruba men, everything? They'll think I'm insulting them or I don't like Igbos. That's not really what it is. A lot of you're not used to what they call real journalism. Okay, you listen to a lot of garbage in Nigeria. All right, journalists in that mass communications is not journalism. They still have to have a master's in that because there are ethics with journalism. This month of January is about to end, and I sat down all month watching all the foolishness. Let me just tell you what's going on. There were stories this month that I didn't get involved with because you had me and you lost me. For example, why would a mother get on Facebook and continue to rant and rant and rant about a son who was abused in a boarding school? Deborah O'Keefe, Don Davis, and Deeper Life School. What happened to real journalists? If I was still working in digital journalism, I probably would have reached her, interviewed her, put the story out to get attention of the authorities. She had to make so many videos. People had to antagonize her. The school antagonized her. The staff. Even she said Reno Mockery antagonized her. At the end of the day, certain people were arrested, interrogated by police, and certain people had to show up in court. Now they have the court case going on, and guess what? The media is not allowed. The judge chased out everybody, including journalists. Now, how professional is that? When people don't do their job, it's too late. And then you give the justice system an opportunity to really mess up the case. That's what's happening in Nigeria when good journalists are appreciated. Many people ask what I am doing every day. I have a schedule and I put it out. Okay, I wake up, I jog, I exercise, eat my breakfast, meditate, and then 12 to 3, I'm on social media, reading newspapers, putting opinions down, and that's it. I don't post news every day. I don't work anymore. I don't work in any profession for this year. So I'm literally in my bed. I'm sitting at a table now because I'm getting ready to eat my breakfast, brunch, they call it. And when I finish that brunch, I'm going to write some articles. I'm writing a lot now. Some of the articles I'm going to write will end up in Sahara Reporters. Others will end up at the Cable NG. But today, let's talk about insecurity. I started a hashtag called Speak Up Dr. Kemi, and I want to do it as a regular YouTube thing because this year I want to be a YouTuber. Last year I was rarely on YouTube. 2020, I didn't do a lot of YouTube. I was too busy with IJ COVID, the COVID investigation that I was doing, investigative journalism COVID. It consumed me, it took a lot from me. I had no money left. I had a fundraiser. People shamed me as a beggar. What do you do? Who's here? Let's see your comments. Is anybody here? Yeah, I can see people. I've turned on the live chat. You guys can chat. Now, let me tell you exactly what's going on. A couple of days ago, I heard the news that President Buhari has fired the service chiefs. There's a lot of words in the media. Some of them said he sacked them. Others said he took their resignation and retirement. I read Buhari's tweet and it said, I'm accepting your resignation and retirement. Basically, he fired them. Resignation? Resign and then retire. Excuse me, it's what they call a forced resignation, aka firing. So, President Buhari replaced the service chiefs. Is that too little too late? Possibly. Too little too late. Possibly. On the 18th of June 2020, Kemi Olunloyo did a video. And I did a tweet on that day. And I said, Dear President Buhari, please fire all the service chiefs tonight by midnight. Thank you, the end. A tweet like that doesn't get a lot of attention. It'll just say Kemi Olunloyo is not serious. Who believes her? Who does this? We can run this country, but you don't believe in us. You're evil. You'll say we can't run because we have to go to our local ward. We have to be councillor first. You're negative, and you'll continue to suffer in Nigeria. One tweet of something I said to the president didn't make sense on the 18th of June last year. But if I was in the presidency, that tweet could have acted faster. 7 months and 1 week later, the service chiefs are fired. 7 months and 1 week later, how many Nigerians have died? A lot. We could have saved their lives if the service chiefs were gotten rid of earlier. Now let's look back onto things. A lot of people will be asking me, what's my opinion of what's going on? What's my opinion? What's my opinion? My opinion is very simple. My opinion is absolutely direct and simple. Look at the images that came out when the service chiefs were relieved of their jobs. We saw images of army officers shooting in the air, doing push-ups, happy as hell, jubilating. And there was another footage of the naval officer when they heard the Navy chief was relieved of his duties. So at the end of the day, what is different? The executive and the legislative arm of government need to look at those videos and study them carefully, because it is very important to know that the people fighting in the front lines for us, naval officers, army officers, they are hurt. During Burutai's reign, we saw him arresting people, court-martialing people left, right, and center. And many people coming on social media and videos, army officers doing their own videos, telling us they have no weapons and all that. Then he'll discipline them. The Senate needs to look very carefully at the appointment of General Atahiru. General Atahiru has a bad record. Why would Buhari have Atahiru become the chief of army staff? Think about it. Why? General Atahiru was the theater commander of an operation called Operation Lafayette. It's part of that operation with the Air Force to catch bandits and to catch Boko Haram people. Who are the bandits? Boko Haram, terrorists working on the ground now are bandits. Well, Atahiru was removed. I think it was December of 2017, because he couldn't catch Abubakar Shekau, the head of Boko Haram. They moved him to Maiduguri. When Atahiru was in Maiduguri, Boko Haram directly entered Maiduguri and attacked Borno. And entered Borno and attacked Maiduguri, the city, the capital. They removed him from that too. If he has been removed from two critical positions like that, why is he the chief of army staff now? There's a problem. You see, there's some military officers who have worked under Atahiru that are not talking yet. They're not jubilated. You only saw a little bit of them. Who are looking at my video now and saying, that woman is right. You're throwing a frying pan. Well, how do they say it? From frying pan to fire. You took somebody out of a job and you're putting a worse person in there. Is President Buhari really thinking well about what's going on? The Senate must not confirm Atahir. Looking at the makeup of senators, Nigeria is a fraudulent country. They'll probably like pass him through, and then we'll go from frying pan to fire. The new Navy guy, I don't know. I'm going to investigate him. And the Air Force guy. Abubakar was doing well with bandits until Tolu Lokbaratili died. Remember, I'm the one that first broke the story that Tolu Lokbaratili was dead and she was murdered. Do you remember that? When I said that, of course, nobody believed me. My investigation showed that, and then they made arrests. What did the Air Force do when I first said that? They tried to cover it up like, oh, it was an accident. It's like, what kind of accident? A car hit her. What kind of car? Who was driving it? Jealous people because she was seen as a star helicopter flyer, a star Air Force girl. I exposed them. As much as Abubakar likes to be on social media, likes to do press conferences. Oh, we've killed these bandits. We've eliminated those bandits. That girl was killing bandits from helicopters. They were not happy. She was a woman. At the end of the day, your next parastatal, which is not in the service chiefs, Nigerian police, is dismissing a woman who got pregnant. Remember my thing on social media, marriage is a scam? I do marriage is a scam as a hashtag series to expose bad marriages and tell you that it's never going to get better. It'll just get worse. The same people who don't like that series, marriage is a scam. Oh, Kemi, yours didn't work. That doesn't mean somebody, no, I've never been married. Every marriage out there is a scam. It's all lies. I've seen it all. FCMB MD now suspended because they said he fathered 2 children with an ex-employee. A woman goes to the reception of a wedding and scatters it. A lot of things are going on with marriage. So this unmarried woman is pregnant and they dismiss her in the police force. Now they want to investigate it. The same people who are angry at the police are the same people who always abuse me saying marriage is not a scam. But the police says she should be married before she can get pregnant and she must take permission. You guys are not serious. You want to have your cake and eat it? No, I'll continue telling you the truth. That's why I'm going to do a lot of YouTubing this year. At the end of the day, today's the 28th of January, 2021, and I've made my point clear. There is no way you can go around these things. It's the truth, and Nigeria will never change. You can't break it up. You can't separate it. You can't restructure it. You can't keep it together. What do you want to do with Nigeria? The facts are here. I'm going to go back into international journalism after this year because I'm really tired. So I'm resting. I'm going to be doing much of writing, podcasting, and YouTubing, basically. So invite your friends and tell them to subscribe to youtube.com/Kemi Olunloyo TV. Kemi Olunloyo TV is back. youtube.com/Kemi Olunloyo TV. And I'll be talking about all the subjects of insecurity and everything going on. With regards to Sunday Igboho, I'll do that in the next video. I'll see you then. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.